So, let's talk about high school senior pictures. You know, those iconic snapshots that are supposed to capture the essence of your teenage self. The one that your parents will hang on the wall for eternity. Right next to the family portrait, where everyone's smiling awkwardly in matching sweaters. I remember the day of my senior picture like it was yesterday. A glorious mix of excitement and dread, and a hint of existential crisis. First off, there's the outfit dilemma. You'd think I was preparing for the Met Gala rather than a simple photo shoot. I mean, what does one wear to encapsulate 4 years of high school experience? I spent hours rifling through my closet, tossing clothes onto my bed like I was auditioning for a reality show about fashion disasters. Should I go for the classic "I'm a serious scholar" look with a blazer and a button-up? Or maybe the "I'm a free spirit" vibe with a flowy dress and a flower crown? Spoiler alert, I ended up in a shirt that was a little too tight and jeans that were definitely too loose, because that's how high school works. Confusion at its finest. Then there's the hair. Oh, the hair. I had a plan, of course. I wanted those beachy waves that look effortless, like I just rolled out of bed looking fabulous. Instead, I ended up with a frizzy mess that could have been mistaken for a small animal. I tried to tame it with every product known to humankind. Mousse, gel, hairspray, you name it. I was practically a chemistry experiment gone wrong. My mom walked in and said, "Are you sure you don't want to just wear a hat?" I mean, thanks, Mom, but that's not exactly the look I was going for. And let's not forget about the makeup. I decided to go for a natural look, which in my case meant slathering on enough foundation to create a new layer of skin. I was convinced that I needed to cover every blemish, every imperfection, until I looked in the mirror and realized I resembled a slightly less scary version of a porcelain doll. My eyeshadow was a bold choice, too. I thought I was channeling a glamorous influencer, but really I looked like I was preparing for a clown audition. Finally, the moment arrived. I walked into the studio, and the photographer greeted me with a smile that said, "I've seen it all." He adjusted his camera and asked me to strike a pose. A pose? What do you mean, a pose? I froze like a deer in headlights, trying to remember what I'd practiced in the mirror. Should I smile with my teeth, or go for the mysterious smirk? In the end, I settled for a grin that looked like I was trying to hold in a sneeze. As the session progressed, I realized that I had no idea what I was doing. The photographer kept saying things like, "Give me more energy," and "Channel your inner model." My inner model was currently hiding under a pile of self-doubt. So I just flailed around, trying to look casual while simultaneously feeling like I was auditioning for a role in a really bad sitcom. After what felt like a lifetime, the session finally ended, and I walked out feeling like I had just survived a marathon. I was exhausted, my hair was a disaster, and I had a strange feeling that I'd just captured the most awkward moments of my teenage life in a single frame. Fast forward a few weeks, and the proofs arrived. I opened the envelope, and there it was, my senior picture. I stared at it, trying to decipher if I looked more like a high school senior or a confused raccoon. In the end, I realized it didn't matter. It was a snapshot of a moment in time, a reminder of the chaos, the laughter, and the sheer absurdity of being a teenager. And honestly, if I can survive that, I can survive anything.